Going everybody, and welcome back to Tsukihime Arcueid Route. This is going to be the last part, considering that I am at the epilogue of the game. However, we are also going to be doing both endings, I guess. So I'm either going to start in the beginning right here and like do the thing where it's like you skip to next choice or something, or oh wait, there's like this option where you can just skip parts previously read. I think that I have to use that as well, and that's how I get to some of the stuff. But we are going to do the epilogue, and I think it's the true end first and then the good end. So I want to see what both of them are. Yeah, we're right at the epilogue now. Please wake up. I hear a familiar voice. Shika-sama, please wake up. If you're late like yesterday, you will break your promise with Akiya-sama. A voice partially tense, partially relaxed. Shiki-sama, is it okay? Akiya-sama will end up scolding you again. No, it's not okay at all. I'm up, so hold on. Still under the sheets, I respond as I slowly open my eyes. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Ah, morning. I give a sleepy greeting in response and put on my glasses. Yo, Tarnso? Did you know Arc Route in the remake was translated recently? Yes, I do know that. But I started my playthrough of the original before doing that because I want to experience like the far side routes also. And like if I would wait for the remake version of the Far Side routes to be translated, like it would just be like years from now basically. So yeah, we played through this, and yeah, and I am probably gonna do Hisui route next, and then Kohaku route, but it's probably gonna slow down a bit more after this. But I am planning on playing the CL route on the remake when it does get translated. Although I am gonna replay the remake's Arcueid Route also, because there is a bit more content there as well. So it should be pretty good. But yeah, we're at the epilogue, which is pretty good. It didn't take too long really to get through this, like 15 parts plus an epilogue. Not too bad. That's probably what it's gonna take to get through the other parts, but I might do it faster than that just because it'll be longer sessions probably. Yeah, it's a much better experience. Yeah, but like honestly, like I'm not too disappointed with this 2000 game. It's actually pretty good. Like drawings are nice, backgrounds are pretty nice, and yeah, it's like it's aged pretty well. It's still playable, still an enjoyable experience. But yeah, I want to see what Natsu did with the remake though. It's past 7 in the morning. Hisui came at her usual time and managed to wake me. I will prepare your breakfast. For changing, please head towards the dining room. Hisui disappears from the room after a bow. I give a big yawn. For a nice stretch, I get up from bed. I change into my school uniform and cast a glance at my desk. On top is the knife I will not ever use again. The curtains sway in the wind. Hisui must have opened the window. The sky is refreshingly clear. It's just a little cold though. I push the window to close it. Oh yeah, Suki the goat. This remake is much more polished. Yeah. Which are like twice as long. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool to play through it. I ended up walking in my own room. Seems Senpai carried me here. Fortunately, Akiya and the others didn't know I left. It's been 1 week since that night. Tonoshiki's life hasn't changed a bit from what it was before. My relationship with Akiya is a bit uneasy at times, but of course, we're brother and sister. Except for that passageway being repaired, school has not changed at all. No, it did change. At school, there's no senpai called CL anymore, nor does anyone remember her. The instances of several murders haven't occurred since then. Since there's been no official arrest, city streets are still relatively empty at night, but it'll probably return to normal in a month. As for me, I carry an unfillable void in my heart, but I continue on as I did before. Or rather, I can't bear it at all. I can bear it all. At times I get overwhelmed when I am assailed by memories, but I don't think I'll go insane or anything for now. Someday, I will go crazy after not being able to bear these memories. Or will I just return to living normally after getting used to them? Perhaps it's about a 50-50 chance. But until then, even if it is a little girlish, I keep the final promise I made with her every day. Autumn is drawing to a close, isn't it? The blue sky outside is enough to take my breath away. Taking a large deep breath, I shut the window. Yo, so he's still going to the park every night then. That's pretty nice. Classes end and the classroom empties, but I won't leave until the sun sets completely. A red classroom. The burning sunset spreads outside the window. The sun flushes red as it sinks deep in the sky. I'll always be waiting here. I'll remember my unforgettable promise. I'll continue waiting here forever. There's still one promise I haven't been able to fulfill. When this is all over, when we're done defeating this vampire before we part, can't we do something like this just once more? Back then she tilted her head to the side in confusion. So I really was wondering what would happen if we were to meet again without any responsibilities. If we just met for no particular reason. When I said those words, I was only thinking about her. If you're too busy, then it's okay. I only thought of it just now anyway. Just not as two people cooperating, but as two friends who got along, not doing anything in particular. If we could create some normal memories like that, I knew she would be happy. Okay, when everything's over, let's come here again, Shiki. It won't have any meaning, but I'm sure it will be really, really fun. Dude, this just hits hard, basically. After her eyes widened in surprise, she nodded. In the classroom bathed eye of the sunset, Arcueid smiled and made that promise with me. I remember that promise. I remember that smile. I remember everything. I can't forget. I won't forget. I'll always remember the promise we made in the room ablaze with the sunset to meet here again. The sun sinks further. The hours until the vermilion fades completely. The quiet time until the classroom sky disappears. This eternal fleeting instant of a world standing still. Maybe I am already crazy. Even though I'm waiting for someone who will never come, my heart is horribly calm. Clatter. The sound of something touching a desk. I look. A window is open. I realize that painted in the red sunlight, she is standing by the window. She doesn't move at all, but she's there. She's right in front of me. She's not an illusion. But I feel like there is a distance which can never be spanned between us. I can't speak, but I feel so terribly calm now. Jeez, I really was planning on disappearing, Shiki, but you'd just wait forever. Couldn't just leave you alone like that, so I came here. She smiles bashfully. Well, you know, I did say I was never going to break a promise with you again. That's true. Thank you for keeping that promise. But I'm sorry. It seems like this time that I'm the one who won't be able to keep it. Why? I'm surprised myself. I ask her this in a truly gentle voice without any anger at all. Yeah, I never did tell you my reason for pursuing Roa. Actually, a long time ago, I once drank human blood. At that time, the humans stole some of my powers and became an incredibly strong dead apostle. In the end, I ended up killing all the other true ancestors except for me. And that means... You mean Ra? Yes, until that time I never knew about the vampiric impulse. The other true ancestors also believed I did not have it. But it was too late. Till then I didn't even know I was a vampire. So I didn't even know it was something I shouldn't do. I see. Never having been taught anything extra, she wasn't even taught she was the same as those she killed. Ooh. Because of just one mistake I destroyed everyone, so I won't drink human blood again. But a true ancestor that has drunk blood once cannot remain sane without doing it again. Can only be here because you completely killed Ra. Even though I annihilated him so many times, it was only his flesh and not his soul. But you killed his existence completely, Shiki. So the power you stole returned to me and I somehow managed to survive. Oh, that's actually pretty tight. That's actually pretty cool. That doesn't... But that's all I can do. I can no longer resist the vampiric impulse inside of me. So, it doesn't matter. Shiki, I can't see you again. Sorry for breaking our promise. That doesn't matter to me. I just want you to be by my side, that's all. You can keep your promise. Shiki, drink my blood. If you do, you can keep your promise. Time passes by. Neither of us says anything. And after a truly maddening silence, I see, but I can't. I don't need your blood, Shiki. Why? Is my blood not good? Do you have a reason for not drinking it? She nods. I like you, so I won't. She smiles like a flower blooming triumphantly. Suck in a large amount of air and just try to suppress this feeling. I want to stop her. I want to stop her. I want to stop her. Stop her. Even if I have to kill her, I want to stop her. Her smile is just too gorgeous. I can't selfishly bring myself to ruin it. Goodbye. I really am grateful for everything, Shiki. My throat trembles and no sound comes out. But still I have to say goodbye. I'm a liar. Why? You kept your promise, Shiki. So worthless liar. I said I would make you happy. Yes, I vowed to. No, not at all. I will sleep from now on, but I will always be dreaming of you. I enjoyed our time together so much. I will always be dreaming about it. It won't have any meaning, but I'm sure it will be really, really fun. So Shiki, I'm really happy. You really did make me happy. And my throat is filled up. I don't want such a... You really are kind, Shiki. Yeah, I knew coming here to say goodbye was a good thing. I love you, Shiki. Your honesty, how you're always spaced out. I'm the only one you yell at, how you always look forward to the future. I love all of you. So please keep living like that, okay? For just an instant, she smiles sadly. She waves her hand as if fading into sunset itself. She disappears before my very eyes. I grit my teeth, trying to hold it in. She was smiling until the very end, so at least I didn't want to cry. The classroom is empty. I see, you really did keep your promise. In this classroom, our promise to meet again in the classroom as the sun set. She definitely kept it. There are some things I lost, but it is now over. The curtain has fallen cleanly over the time I knew her, the time I ran through with her. Come to think of it, a farewell is always there. In our case, our farewell was only early. Thinking of it that way, was a really satisfying farewell. She was alive and she told me that she's still happy. No, not like this. This isn't what I wanted. right. More. I wanted to be with her more. I wanted to talk to her more. I wanted to feel the warmth of her body more. More. I wanted to see her smile more. Always. Not like this, but always. I want to make her happy. But she, smiling to the end, she left me behind, telling me to live. A stupid idiot. That was her final wish. With a smile, she told me no matter how hard it is, even if I have to deceive myself right now, until I can finally see it all as simply a memory, to keep looking forward to the future and live. There's no way I can do that. I don't have the slightest confidence to live like that. Still, so that she can see a happy dream, I will have to at least grant her wish. I realize the sun has long since sank. The crimson sky is painted over in a dark blue. Dark night sky. A spiral wisps of clouds and a bright white moon. They are all that's left, but an extremely beautiful memory. I exhale slowly as if praying. She may no longer be here, but I have to say what I forgot to say earlier. Goodbye. I had a lot of fun too. Those extremely late words of farewell echo through the classroom. Only the glass-like moon hangs in the night sky. The distant blue moon looking as if it would shatter if I touched. For a long time until dawn, I keep looking up at it. The end. That's bullshit. It's beautiful even after 20 years. Pain, my feels. Dude. I understand how, and I totally understand how Shiki feels. Wants to honor her wishes, let her dream happily, but not confident he feels his feelings and love will let him. Yeah, dude, it's really good. Bro, this ending song almost sounds like the Evangelion, like one of the Evangelion songs, kinda. Just the, kind of funny. But yeah, dude, like, it's really hits you in the feels. It really does hit you in the feels. I mean, that you might, like, not ever see the one you love again. It's like, bruh. I don't know how long this is. All Type Moon staff. Cool. How many staffers did they have back then? Producer, director, Takeuchi. So I guess he did direct it, I guess. That's interesting. English version. Oh, I can't skip these. Okay, that's fun. Let's take me back. Thanks for playing. Okay. So very sad. So I take it that was the true end then. Would it take CL Sensei's lesson? Sure. You have reached Arcueid's true ending. Yeah. Well done. Each heroine, with one exception, has two different kinds of endings: a true ending and a good ending. After reaching one of the endings, please go back a little and re-advance through the story. Different events should await you. Well then, thank you very much for playing up to this point. Let's meet again somewhere in Tsukihime. Sheesh. So, I guess for the good ending, we would have to reload the save file. I'm pretty sure. And just play through it again, I guess. And it'll go differently. But shouldn't we put the skip previous red parts? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should do that. Pretty sure I'm doing this correct. I'm gonna double check the walkthrough thing. It's the good ending. For selecting at choice 36 to access Arcueid's good. Oh yeah. Choices 4 and 6 may not appear. Choice 4 doesn't affect the ending, but if you wish you can replay the route to change the decision. Changing choice 6 to go to sleep will shift you to the far side of the moon routes. Oh. So that's on choice 6. So for the good end, I have to choose. There's a choice after the save. Okay. Yeah, should give the manga when you get the chance. It's mostly Arcueid Route with the others blended in. It impacted remake a lot. That's interesting. So I guess we have to. I'm gonna go back to this slot, I think. Memory 13. I'm gonna see if this is the right one. Let's see. I think it is. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Okay, it's skipping. Don't worry about that. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, YouTube. Would you like to skip? Don't skip. Savage Night. Let's see. What's the next choice? Even if it's useless, I'll look for Arcueid. Look for Arcueid. Yeah. I should look for Arcueid. Yeah, cause what I hit was I hit the I hit the I'll have to find Royo myself. Keep searching until I find her. Can't have her by herself. Been on this very minute, and even if it means looking for a needle in a haystack, I have to find Arcueid. Review this game. Yeah, I'll skip it. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Here's the true ending epilogue. Nasu, to tell you the truth, Shun Sasaki was my greatest rival when... Crap, I can't even see that. I gotta change my text box. I'm gonna put my text box a bit. Was my greatest rival when it came to the remake's production. Sasaki Tsukihime skillfully fixed all the problems with Arcueid routes and added in all the best parts of CL and Akiha's routes. That's interesting. So that's like basically what. So it wasn't Nasu that wrote the manga then, or he wasn't really involved in that, I guess. Or it was just a kind of like a fan version. That's interesting. his whole schedule and spend 6 whole days in the tight main office playtesting the game. Later he enjoyed review assured me it could make Sasuke emotional. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, my text box is... I need to put the text box, I guess, over everything. And then change this size. Because this is kind of in the way a bit. There we go. Character limit, lol? Yeah. That's funny. Okay, hear a familiar voice. Shiki-sama, please wake up. If you're late like yesterday, you will break your promise to Hakia-sama. Voice partly tense, partially relaxed. I already read this part. I'm gonna just kind of skip it again. Good morning, Shiki-sama. He disappears from the room after a bow. I give a big yawn. After a nice stretch, I get up from bed. Changes in my school uniform and cast a glance at my desk. On top of it is a knife I will not ever use again. Yeah, I read this part. Yeah, I already read this part. So I'm gonna skip until we go back to the room, I guess. I will keep my promise. I will never forget Arcueid. I will never forget Arcueid. I start walking from the mansion atop the hill towards school. Like any other day, the morning is wrapped in tranquility. Autumn is almost over and winter is close by. Perhaps when this vague season in between the heat of summer and the chill of winter changes, maybe this transparent feeling will also change. I see more figures of students in uniforms the closer I get to school. Today is Saturday, so most of them are smiling as they walk along the road. Once I pass this intersection, I'll reach the front gate. It will soon be a month since I came back to the Tono mansion. I've already become well used to this route by now. The traffic light turns red and I stand in front of the crosswalk. Every time I stop here, I remember that one time. At this intersection, Arcueid was waiting for the Tono Shiki back then as she sat on the guardrail, just like she is doing now. Huh? I say without even thinking. Being the cars rushing by, a scene unfolds just like before. Bro, she's sitting there again. Ah, that's funny. She's there, dressed in white with golden hair down to her shoulders. Long slender eyebrows over crimson eyes. Her figure I could even mistake for anyone else no matter what. This figure that has already vanished long ago. The light turns green. The students around me start moving. In the midst of it, I am the only one who stands still, and she is the only one who notices I am here. She has her typical smile as she crosses the intersection. I can't speak. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion I don't even know what to do. Even if this is just some sort of bad illusion, I'm so happy just to see her again I could cry. Hello. Are you heading to school, student-san? I can't believe it. The illusion even has the voice down perfectly. Shiki, hey, why are you so quiet? Don't tell me you forgot about me. Those red eyes looking up at me. There's no way I could forget. But at the same time, there's no way she can be here alive. I can't speak. She wrinkles her eyebrows together and glares at me like an angry cat. Jeez, what gives? I put up with not going to see you and was waiting here so long. Don't tell me you're angry, Shiki. I just can't believe it. This is an illusion in front of me. This really is Arcueid. Yes, it's me. Thank goodness. I thought you'd become a vegetable after fighting Roa. I really was worried for you. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. What do I say? What should I be happy about? Is there something I need to do? I really am just overwhelmed. I don't know. Shiki, hey, you're acting funny. Your mouth is wide open, and so are your eyes. Well, it's kind of interesting for me, so I'll keep watching. Arcueid. That's what I mean. Jeez, you keep just saying my name. We finally managed to meet again, so can't you find anything more fitting to say? Yeah, there's no mistake. There's only one person who could say such ridiculous things. Why? I can't hear you. Please say a little louder. She tells me, come on, as she points her ear closer to me. Why are you still alive? I scream and voice my feelings as loud as I can. Bro, he just yells at her. Wow, not so loud, Shiki. You don't say not so loud. Why are you alive? I thought you were gone. That I would never see you again. I would always regret it. But why? It's truthfully as if we only said goodbye yesterday. How can she greet me so simply? Oh, I see. I never did tell you, Shiki. Good drops a fist to her other hand in realization. Yeah, I never did tell you my reason for pursuing Ra. He stole some of my power. In order to take it back, I pursued him, but you completely destroyed him, right? And the power that was freed from Ro returned to me, and I managed to come back to life. You never told me about that. No, I didn't. I didn't really concern you. Anyway, I revived, but I could barely resist the vampiric impulse inside of me. Probably would have done something terrible if I went to see you, so I slept until I regained my power. Because of that, I was able to return to normal, but it took 7 days to suppress my impulse. And you're really okay now, Arcueid? Of course. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. He flashes me a full smile. Arcueid takes my hand. You know, Shiki, while I was asleep, I was really looking forward to meeting again like this. Because once I did, we could go around and do many things. I was thinking it would be nice to get better even just a little quicker. Arcueid looks at me with a pure, unadulterated smile. I'm speechless. Not in a bad way. I'm just so happy. Being able to see her smile again. All the things we can do from now on. How I told Senpai that my wish was never to leave Arcueid alone again. Not one of them was lost. There's so many things I want to say and tell her right now. But right now, I'll just speak honestly from the heart. Welcome back. I've been waiting for a long time. Squeeze her hand in return. Briefly tell her just that. She looks a little bewildered at first. Yeah, saying that she looks away in embarrassment. Arcueid, I call out to her. At a brief pause, faces me with a full smile. Yes, I'm back. I'm glad you were still yourself, Shiki. My chest tightens. If this wasn't right on the way to school, I would embrace and kiss her. Smiles is too adorable. Alright, let's go, Shiki. You're going to take me to many places, right? Yeah! Arcueid releases my hand and jumps like a rabbit. She's so radiant I can barely look at her directly. But, where? Anywhere. Somewhere you think is fun, Shiki. Smiling, Arcueid replies like it's nothing. But that's a little troubling. You know, I do have school. Hey, can't you at least spend the day with me today? Arcueid looks dissatisfied. Evidently, I'm extremely weak against that face of hers. Well, even if I went to school like this, I wouldn't be able to concentrate there. More than anything else, I want to be with Arcueid. You're right. Who cares about boring repetition? Okay, Arcueid, I will indulge your selfishness for the day, my princess. Yay! Bump. She suddenly presses her body up against mine. Hey Shiki. That night, what were you talking about with CL? Your feelings haven't changed. She looks up imploringly at me as she asks, your feelings that night, what do you mean? About you saying you loved me. I start to sputter. It's too embarrassing for her to ask me this question when she's this close to me. Oh, I forgot. You shouldn't eavesdrop, Arcueid. I can't help if I overheard. Anyway, come on, answer me. Your words that night, they haven't changed. Baka, I don't even need to say that. Yeah, they haven't changed. Can't make any guarantees, but they'll probably never change. I'm so embarrassed I look up at the sky and answer. Arcueid wraps her arms around mine. Oh, then you should prepare yourself, Shiki. Prepare? Prepare for what? I can't help but let a tinge of uneasiness creep in my voice. She holds onto my arms and speaks with a smile. So you promised to be with me forever. Didn't I say so when we first met? I'll have you take responsibility for me. And she starts to walk, still holding onto my arm. She is energetic as a little child, urging me to hurry up and get to a playground. Oh, I see. Certainly I would have to prepare. Ooh. Speaking to no one in particular, I start to walk with her. I head towards some random place going against the flow of students going to school. Where to? Well, there's no place we can't go. Sunlight really suits this princess of the moon accompanying me. The weather is a perfect blue sky. Hand in hand we walk towards a new beginning for the two of us. The end. Yay, happy ending. So, I guess that comment about Arcueid being like, oh yeah, we'll be together forever or whatever, and also you have to prepare or something like that, that, I don't know if it's actually like canonical or like implied, but that kind of seems like she's gonna turn Shiki into a vampire, or like that's kind of the route that he's gonna choose or go down. And the reason why she left the first time was because she didn't want to, or the reason why she left in the true ending would be then because she didn't want Shiki to have to go down that path, I guess. Is probably what it is. Because I don't know. Because what I'm betting is that there's a distinction between true ancestors turning vampires and also dead apostles turning vampires. Because probably dead apostles turn those that they bite into the dead, but true ancestors turn them into like dead apostles, or like, yeah, that's probably what it is, I would say. But then basically what Shiki would end up doing is he would take like part of Arcueid's power, and then they would basically share that same power together, is how I would like interpret that good ending, I would say. So that's pretty interesting. I don't even know if that's remotely near what it actually is. They could just spend like whatever amount of time they have together. But yeah, it's like, it's definitely very weird with the yes. Let's see what CL has to say. You have reached Arcueid's good ending! Well done! Each heroine with unexpected good ending. Reaching one of the endings, please check back a little and re-advance through the story. Different events should await you. Oh, and another thing. If you have save data where you cleared at least one heroine, it'd be a good idea to restart from the first day. Good idea to restart from the first day. You have more choices than before. Interesting. So basically I should restart on the first day and progress through that, go through Hisui route next. Let's see. Because we've got this right here. gonna go ahead and save. No, I'm gonna go ahead and never saw 11. No, wait, actually, this is where we fire, I think. Where's the next choice? Yeah, okay. I'm going to make another save copy of that. Definitely a possibility she turns him into a dead apostle. Yeah, it definitely is. Especially because he's the only one that can really, like... Well, I mean, like, dead apostles can create other dead apostles. But my guess is that, like... Roa was probably, since he actually had part of his power from Arcueid, he was probably a more stable dead apostle than... He was probably closer to a true ancestor class dead apostle versus like someone like Vlov or Neo Chaos or whatever his name is. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna save this. We're gonna save this right here. Wait, so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm gonna only save 3 routes. So 18 is gonna be true ending of here. Yeah, so we got that. So yeah, I'm just gonna overwrite those save files then on the way up because we've got that Arcueid's end route right there. Start from the beginning. Don't skip a prologue. Let's see, return the title. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just do that. I gotta turn that skip thing off. Or you know what, like, start from the beginning. Yeah, skip. Few minutes until our moon. Other crass earlier than usual. Yeah, because this is the one where we have to go on certain things. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave the thing on, and we'll pick up right here. That Apostle Shiki would be badass, dude. Yeah, already badass, but amplified. I know, right? Even harder to kill. That would actually be crazy. I still don't completely get the thing where he's like, where he like resurrected or whatever. I'm betting like what my theory is, current theory going on right now, current hypothesis going currently right now, is that Shiki is either like part vampire or like he's got like a true ancestor in his lineage somewhere, and that's what gives them their like eyes of death perception and some of their inhuman blood, I guess. Gives them like increased like death resistance, resurrection capabilities, that kind of stuff. That could be really interesting. But let's see, next one we're gonna do is gonna be Hisui's route. So yeah, so there's only a few minutes until homeroom. Eat lunch in class. About the cheerful girl. Yeah, so basically we gotta go see Hisui. But choice 6 is what, yeah, going to sleep is the real big one. We have to actually like do choice 6. And we have to get on Hisui route. I'm pretty sure. So I guess, yeah, it's Hisui route. And then it's like go see Hisui. So basically just choose Hisui and they'll be fine. After and go to sleep is what it'll be. But yeah, from this point on it's gonna be like new stuff right here. So that's pretty good. Okay, save game. Save another slot 1. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Cool. But yeah, that's I really liked Arcueid Route. Really liked it. I'm looking forward to playing the remix version of it. Because there's several other characters that they added in there. That should be interesting or whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, it's been a real good journey. Guess we'll start up with Hisui Route. I do have to actually make like a new overlay. And I'm not going to put like first time Tsukihime on here. I'm probably going to put like Hisui Route up here. And yeah, I'm going to see what's... I'm going to replace like the backgrounds or whatever. Kind of mess with the overlay. I'm not going to put like... Yeah, I'm going to revamp my overlay a bit. But yeah, anyway... Thank you guys for watching. It's been me, Hokyoku. Glad you liked it. I'm gonna go eat, enjoy. Yeah, catch you later.